All right, let's start it off. A dozen rock bands from all around the globe gathered in Finland for the first World Championship of Heavy Metal Knitting. That's right, knitting. It's kind of like air guitar, only instead of pretending to play instruments, they jump around knitting to heavy metal music. But I am proud to say that an American group took the bronze. I love their name, 9 Inch Needles. I might even form my own band and call it Black Fabric or Knit 1, Pearl Jam 2. I don't know. It may sound ridiculous, but it's the only knitting competition in the world where if your needle slips and you pierce a body part, you win extra points there. Hey, Forrest Gump was right about life being like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. In fact, just ask Abby Jimenez of Minnesota. Her husband read that 1 square of chocolate X-Lax equals 1 dose. So he ate 1 entire square bar, not realizing that it breaks apart into 12 little squares. That's right, he ate 12 doses of X-Lax. So Abby called poison control for him since he was indisposed. But she could barely talk because she couldn't stop laughing. Abby, of course, shared the story with the whole world on Facebook, and it went viral. Guess you could say her husband is now the butt of thousands of jokes. As you can imagine, he was none too pleased. And by the way, he had a right to be upset. That was his story. I mean, he had squatters' rights to that story. Boy, you know, your wife really loves you when her reaction to you having explosive intestinal distress is uncontrollable laughter. I'll bet you he gives her a big box of chocolates to say, I love you. But Abby, darling, if I were you, I wouldn't eat them. I wouldn't, no. All right, before we go, we want to share with you something quite unique. Real estate agent Vanessa Van Winkle has been in the business for a while, and so she gathered together some of the most unbelievable home design fails that she had ever seen in her work, and she shared them on Twitter. Well, we want you to know, if you agree with her, just take a look. First off, a beautiful chandelier just slightly off its mark. Or could we interest you in a 4-pedestal bath in your bedroom with carpet trim? And finally, how about his and her commodes? But be sure if you get them, put them close enough so that you can keep the conversation flowing. By the way, if you want to see more real estate fails, you can follow Vanessa Van Winkle on Twitter. Yes, you can. Well, just like the poor fella in the X-Lax story, we've run out of time. But never forget, we read the news,